Hello, hi, namaste, salam. I am Suyash, an educator on Unacademy. You can follow me on Unacademy Learning app where you can find my other courses as well. This lesson is about idioms and phrases. Please do not forget to share, rate and review this lesson. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Hello all, this is Suyash signing in. I hope that you all are doing very well, and here's the link where you can just follow me, and also please shoot all your questions, any doubt, any query which you are having in the comment box below. Okay, so moving on, in this lecture also we'll be talking about some more idioms and phrases like what we did in the last lecture. So let's start doing that. And here we have the first idiom for this lesson, that is speak of the devil and he shall appear. What does it mean? If I just convert it in the Hindi, then it's like shaitan ka naam liya aur shaitan hazir. You know, this is a idiom which we generally use. This is an idiom which we generally use a lot whenever we are just having fun, whenever we are talking with friends in a group, like "Arey yaar, wo kahan hai?" and shaitan ka naam liya, shaitan hazir. Here he is. Something like this. Okay, so this actually means that when the person we are discussing about suddenly appears in front of us, like we three or we four or we five are standing in a group and we are talking about someone. Okay, we are just talking about someone, and that person right now is not there, but suddenly somehow eventually he comes out from somewhere and he just appears there in front of us. So that time we can say that speak of the devil and he shall appear. Uski baat kar rahe the aur wahi aa gaya. This is how we say speak of the devil and he shall appear. Like I have an example. Where is Rahul? I have not seen him for a long time. Look, there he is. Well, speak of the devil. Now, instead of just speaking it the whole, speak of the devil and he shall appear, what we do is we generally speak just this, speak of the devil. That's it. Speak of the devil, if you are speaking, then it is enough to understand that you are talking about this idiom, that is speak of the devil and he shall appear. Okay, so we generally use just this, speak of the devil. Okay, so the example is Rahul kahan par hai? मैंने उसको बहुत टाइम से देखा नहीं है, and suddenly the other person, the other friend of yours which you are conversing with, he just says to you that look, there he is, देखो वहां पर है वो रहा. Okay, and then you can just say that well, speak of the devil, शैतान का नाम लिया, शैतान हाजिर. Okay, moving on, I've got one more phrase, that is Rome was not built in a day. Now why do we use that? Rome was not built in a day. Now what has Rome got to do with idioms and phrases? Actually, Rome was known a lot for its architectural beauty. You know, there was a time when Rome was known a lot worldwide for its architectural beauty. They were held like architectural buildings, you know, a lot of things as far as infrastructure and architecture is concerned. Rome was very much known. Okay, so what happens is, that is why it is popularly known as, or it is popularly spoken as, Rome was not built in a day. Now we use it whenever we are talking about something which is not easy to do. And if someone is asking you to do it very quickly, do it soon. So that time you can say Rome was not built in a day. That actually means that it takes time, patience and hard work to do an important job. कोई भी एक important काम अगर आप कर रहे हैं, तो it needs time, it needs patience and it needs hard work to do that. Okay, nothing is possible overnight. Just in a night or just in a day or just in an hour, nothing is possible. If you are doing something which is important, which is actually good, which actually has a standard, then it will actually take some time, patience and hard work. Okay, so this is what it actually means. Like for example, I can't complete this project in just 1 week. I need some more time. Let's say you are working on any project and the project is quite good. It is a project which requires a lot of research and all that, so obviously you cannot do it very quickly. You need some time. So that time you can say I need some more time. Rome was not built in a day. एक दिन में नहीं बन गया था Rome. Okay, moving on, and here we have one more, that is something is fishy. Now what is this fishy? What does this fishy means? This actually means when you find something is suspicious. The Hindi version of this idiom or this phrase is दाल में कुछ काला है. Or you can say everything is fishy, like पूरी दाल ही काली है. So we use this phrase when we actually find that something is suspicious. कुछ गड़बड़ी जब हमें लगती है कहीं पर, that time we use it, something is fishy. Okay, like for example, why are you behaving in an unusual manner? I think something is fishy. Obviously, when you are meeting a person who you actually meet every day and you are very well aware of his nature, of his behavior, how he talks, how he walks, how he presents himself, what's his attitude and all that, but today you are actually thinking that he is behaving a bit in unusual way. Obviously you are going to ask कि कुछ ना कुछ तो गड़बड़ी है, दाल में कुछ ना कुछ तो काला है. Why are you doing that? Why are you behaving in an unusual manner? I think something is what? I think something is fishy. Okay. Moving on, I've got one more, that is, dig your own grave. That is, dig your own grave. Now what does it mean? If you just go word by word, then dig means खोदना, your own grave. अपनी कब्र खुद से खोदना. Now what does it mean? It does not mean that you are actually going and digging your own grave. It actually means that you are responsible for your own downfall. Whatever happening with you right now is because of you. You are responsible for that. If something bad is happening with you, then if you are responsible for that, in that case I can say that you have dug your own grave. Or let's say you are doing something which will actually harm you only in the future, then I can say that you are digging your own grave. Okay, अपने पैर पर खुद से कुल्हाड़ी मारना. It's like this, the Hindi version. अपने पैर पर खुद से कुल्हाड़ी मारना. You are actually doing something wrong or actually doing some harm to you by yourself only. Okay, so like he has dug his own grave by arguing with the policeman. Obviously, if you are just going outside and if the policeman is doing his job and you are unnecessarily arguing with the policeman, then what you are doing? You are actually digging your own grave. And that's what he has done. He has dug his own grave by arguing with the policeman. So you should not do that. You should never dig your own grave. Okay. Moving on. Here I have one more, that is to cast the pearls before a swine. What does it mean? Offer valuable things to people who don't value them. Now if you are offering something to someone who doesn't value them, okay, like let's just understand it with this example. He was teaching 12th class maths concept to 8th standard students. Why is he casting his pearls before the swine? Obviously, if you are just going, let's say you are a very good teacher, and if you are a good teacher of 12th standard, okay, and you are going to 8th standard and teaching them the concepts of 12th standards. Now, will the students of 8th standard consider you as a good teacher? Obviously not. Because whatever you will be speaking, maybe you are speaking it very right. Maybe you are speaking it in one of the best possible way. But you are speaking it to the 8th standard students. And you are speaking what? The concepts of 12th standard. So obviously they are not going to understand that. Isn't it? So what you are actually doing? You are actually offering the valuable things, offering the 12th concept to the students of 8th standard who actually don't know them, who actually don't value them. So this is what this idiom means, to cast the pearls before a swine. You should always offer things to the person who actually values them. If you are offering the thing to a person who doesn't value them, then it's of no use. Okay, so we should never cast the pearls before a swine. Okay, so that's all for this lecture. Thank you very much. This is Suyash signing off.